Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. How can a hacker have my private keys or 12 words if I never gave it to anyone? It's on an external drive, not connected to my PC. The 12 words are written down. This coming from XRP Darren here. Now, apparently, his cryptocurrency got hacked on a cold storage wallet. Now, before you get worried, guys, just wanted to kind of go through some of this. Panos is here saying if it's on an external drive, then that means the words were either copied and pasted or written on your keyboard. That's vulnerability, as hackers can find your copy history or have a key logger. Now, I talk about the Ledger Nano. I personally use a Ledger Nano. I keep my cryptocurrency safe off exchanges on the Ledger Nano. And, when you receive a Ledger Nano, for example, you do get a form like this, okay? A 12 or sometimes 24 word passphrase is needed. And what the Ledger does is it actually generates randomized words, and you're supposed to write them down by hand. Do not put them on your computer. Have a separate sheet that cannot be traced by anybody. And so this is what they give you, actually. It's a physical piece of paper or cardboard paper that you can physically write down with a pen or pencil or marker or whatever, your 24-word seed phrase. And so I'm wondering, was there a vulnerability? Homer Willie says, shouldn't be possible theoretically. I guess anything is truly possible, though. For people determined, it's scary. Somebody's saying down here that it could have been a bug on his computer, some kind of malware that perhaps was copying keystrokes. And then there was another one saying that there is bad malicious software that'll actually run through the generated words that will find cryptocurrency wallets with a high enough balance and attack those ones specifically. I don't know if that is likely. What I do know is that I keep my seed phrase hidden away, tucked away, out of the sight of anybody. I don't put it near a camera. I don't put it near a phone. I do not ever make a digitized copy of this. I don't know what happened to Fame 21 more here, but I'm really sorry to hear that. Always, guys, make sure your cryptocurrency is safe and, don't be lax about these things. Do not copy your 24-word key phrase on a computer because, technology, it can do some pretty amazingly nefarious things. So again, sorry to hear that, Darren. Public service announcement for everybody out there in the XRP community. Wanted to bring this up, guys. Ant1 here on Twitter posting this. EasyPay is now launching Bitcoin, XRP, and Dogecoin payments across 5,000 plus merchants in Bahrain. So Bahrain, the latest country now benefiting from cryptocurrency payments through EasyPay. So they're a Bahrain-based financial payment platform, and they partner with Binance Pay to launch the very first ever regulated crypto payments platform in the MENA region. Public espousal of cryptocurrencies has seen a massive increase since the beer flu pandemic. The global unrest that the pandemic pumped into the financial scene exposed the shortcomings of traditional finance and the benefits of DeFi and digital assets. As demand increases, several financial entities are adopting crypto payments. EasyPay is the latest to do so, and so co-founder and CEO of Binance, Changpeng Zhao, he disclosed the move through his official Twitter, and he posted this: crypto payments will be available across 5,000 plus point-of-sale terminals and online payment gateways in Bahrain, using EasyPay partnering up with Binance Pay to launch this new product. He further noted that this development would enable the integration of crypto payments in all these point-of-sale terminals. As I mentioned, users can make payments to several merchants who already accept payments through EasyPay point-of-sale terminals. Some of these merchants include leading electronic shops, Sarap, DG, international market chains, Lulu Hypermarket, and luxury jeweler dealers, AI Zane Jewelers, among others. To facilitate payments, users will have to use their Binance app to scan a generated QR code on an EasyPay point of sale when making purchases. And guys, check out all these different currencies that you can make the payments in. I'm not going to name them all, but just to name a few more common ones: ADA, BCH, BNB Coin, Bitcoin, of course, Dogecoin, Dash, DOT, Ethereum, EOS, HBAR, Litecoin, NEO, Qtum, Tron, some stable coins here as well, like TUSD, USDC, USDT, VeChain, XLM, XMR, XRP, and the list goes on and on. Presently, Binance paybacks 40 plus cryptocurrencies. So I will leave this in the description if you guys are interested. Maybe you live in Bahrain or going to visit. Matthew LINY bringing this to our attention. SABB joins the Arab Monetary Fund's Buna payment system. Now guys, this is an XRP-enabled settlement network, and so the SABB just announced joining Buna, the Arab payment system operated by Arab Regional Payments Clearing and Settlement Organization, a subsidiary of the Arab Monetary Fund, As part of its commitment to provide the best solutions to improve customers' experiences, this will enable them to send and receive cross-border multi-currency payments in a safe, cost-effective, risk-controlled, and transparent manner. Buna is the first regional system specialized in providing clearing and settlement services for payments in multiple currencies around the Arab region, which provides modern payment solutions that comply with international standards, principles, and compliance requirements. The system aims to increase opportunities for economic and financial integration in the region, in addition to strengthen investment relations with trading partners. And this is all part of their 2030 vision. Just down here it says SABB's commitment to the kingdom's vision 2030 is reinforced through encouraging such projects, which play an important role in stimulating economic and financial growth in the kingdom, and the region as a whole. So these guys, a Ripple-enabled bank, an XRP-enabled settlement network. So they're expanding the payment system and those possibilities over there in the Arab world. Great news there. Wanted to thank Matthew Liny for posting that. And more developments, guys, on the XRPL with regards to video gaming. Guys, I saw this yesterday from Ian Binns. Ripple and Armin van Buuren, his label, became partners in game of top XRPL projects. So what's going on here? One of the XRPL's top projects, the OnXRP modular ecosystem, announced a partnership with Ripple, Armin van Buuren's music label, Armada, and Stinger simultaneously with the launch of its highly anticipated free-to-play battle royale games Maladroids. With the help of OnXRP's new partners, and in-game radio will be integrated with the playlist compiled by top electronic dance music artists such as Tom Starr and Kreider, who are both on the Armada label. So guys, more integration on the XRPL. This new partnership now with Stinger. We are proud to announce this new partnership. So, the XRPL, obviously capable of many different things. And, with gaming, you have music that goes with gaming. And so doesn't it just make sense to also integrate a music label into the XRPL and, think of all the possibilities there if people want to buy songs in game, maybe, and this is going to extend to the metaverse, Web3, all that fun stuff. Disclosing the details of the collaboration, Stinger reports that the artist will be releasing 2 new tracks a month exclusively on Maladroids. In addition, NFT audio will be released as part of the partnership. So there you go. They're releasing audio as an NFT, and I guess whoever owns the audio has the rights, the royalties, I guess, if ever it were to be played. As for the game itself, the details of which were covered by you today. It is the first play-to-win multiplayer game project based on the XRPL, with rewards in OXP, a native OnXRP token, and XRP. So, considering, the video gaming industry, huge. It only makes sense that the next logical step is to continue to build in an ecosystem that is built in the XRP ledger that is going to complement, I guess maybe is a better term, the entire ecosystem in the gameplay. And so, you integrate the music, and I'm sure many other things like NFTs that are going to represent, who knows, probably some other types of in-game play items. Anyway, some interesting news there, just demonstrating how the ecosystem really is building. We've also got this, guys, from the Cryptic Poet. Now, this just in, Stellar XLM partner Flutterwave enables Google Pay for African businesses. Now, I didn't actually know Flutterwave was a Stellar partner. What I do know is that Flutterwave did, in fact, partner with Ripple back in 2018, fitting Ripple blockchain into Flutterwave's core infrastructure for African payments. This, again, was from 4 years ago now. Well, guys, they are now enabling Google Pay for African businesses. So just adding to the ecosystem, Africa's leading payment technology company today announced Google Pay, a mobile payment service developed by Google as a payment method on Flutterwave. As part of this collaboration, Google Pay will serve as an additional payment option for merchants on Flutterwave for businesses. This collaboration will offer safe and seamless payments, as well as convenient checkout experiences for customers. So Google Pay, safe, simple, and secure, and a helpful way to make contactless payment in-store and also payments in-app and on the web. Users store their cards for Google Pay in Google Wallets and digital wallet apps that are available and supported on Android, smartphones, tablets, and watches. With this collaboration, the Google Pay users in supported countries across the world can pay businesses on Flutterwave across Africa with an average transaction completion time of about 3 minutes. This integration is slated to reduce cart abandonment rates for businesses on Flutterwave. So I guess they were seeing a lot of people were ditching their carts, not going through with the transaction because it was too cumbersome or was taking too long or for whatever reason. But now Ripple-enabled Flutterwave, maybe even Stellar-enabled, I don't know about that part of it, but building their platform on DLT technology utilizing XRP, for example, as a cryptocurrency to perform that liquidity transaction. This is going to make payments more seamless, and now that they're partnering up with Google Pay, well, this is huge for the African region. Google is a popular company, and I don't know the stats on this, but Google Pay, a lot of people use it in the Western world, and I guess they're really trying to push the technology in Africa, for example. So you can only imagine if they are going to run through RippleNet all those payments, Google Pay becoming more popular in the African region, well, that just means more value going to be added to the XRPL and more utilization for the XRP cryptocurrency, which I'm happy about, by the way, guys. You know, XRP, as of the time of this recording, look at that, getting back to its localized high, almost matching that high by about 1/10 of a cent. So it did actually even go higher at about 43.5. The high we saw, was it just yesterday? Yeah, it was about 43.3. So right now we're trading at about 43.2. The price keeps rallying, and I think, the end is in sight. Even Stuart Alderati mentioned it. I talked about it in this morning's video. If you guys didn't catch it, I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner. Also wanted to mention this, guys, from Rusty_Riggs on Twitter. XRP can now be accepted by merchants using cloud payments thanks to this particular collaboration. Now, thanks to a new partnership between BitPay, a pioneer in crypto payment integration, and Gravy, is that Gravy? Gray 4V, a provider of cloud-native payment solutions. XRP will be available for acceptance by merchants using the company's payment orchestration platform, POP. As a part of the partnership, merchants using Gravy services will be able to install BitPay onto their payment software and start accepting cryptocurrencies instantly without the need to implement any code. In addition to XRP, Bitcoin's accepted, Ethereum, Shiba Inu, and other popular cryptocurrencies used by BitPay will also be available for acceptance by merchants using POP. It is also important to note that acceptance of XRP as a means of payment is limited and not available in all countries. Well, I think that is going to change very, very soon, especially if we do see a positive verdict come out of the Ripple SEC case. But guys, I think this is a bigger picture story here. Cryptocurrency adoption, payments using cryptocurrencies, although not completely a green light in the United States, it almost sounds as though they're setting it up to be. Okay, all these companies, all these businesses, even the fact that they mention it is important to note that payment through XRP is not accepted in all countries. I think what's happening here is that, maybe some countries are looking to the United States for a crypto regulatory framework, and so they do not want to be saddled with holding a cryptocurrency that could be a security that might not be, in their eyes, transactable because of its classification. But I think this is all going to change. I think once we get that verdict, this is all going to change. And guys, I truly do believe the floodgates are going to open, because the floodgates were already open. Think of how many exchanges delisted XRP for this one particular reason. So then you got to think, well, these exchanges, they want the business. They're going to open it up again. More of these types of fintech providers around the world are going to be able to transact in XRP to the United States, for example. That is going to create more market share and therefore more liquidity. And since XRP is one of the most efficient cryptocurrencies, this is going to be the one that exchanges value. So it is only a matter of time. I truly believe this. The technology is already in place, and we're already seeing, tons of these types of companies offering these types of services in regions that are already regulated. And so we're expecting, once there's clarity in the US, we're expecting some American company to swoop in and say, okay, now we're going to provide payments to US customers, and that might happen down the road. All these other companies, though, they've got first mover advantage. They already have XRP integrated into their platforms. So who's to say that maybe some of these other companies won't swoop in first? I think they are poised and ready to go, especially, if they're making statements like this. XRP is accepted, maybe not in your country, but maybe one day it will be. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.